Hello guys, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. I hope you're all well and fine on this beautiful April day. So, happy Easter to you all. It is actually the early hours of Good Friday morning here in the UK, and I decided to do a Flosstube stitch along because I actually didn't do one last week, because I had an unboxing to do from biggestcraft, so I just didn't get round to actually doing my stitch along. So I thought I would hop on and do some stitching with yourselves. Okay, if I could ask you, if you have not done so already, to please like, subscribe, share, comment down below, follow me on TikTok and Instagram on Crazy Borgies Diamond Art, and hit the little notification bell which will notify you of my future video uploads. Okay, so I am stitching today this lovely pattern, as you can see. This one was actually gifted to me by biggestcraft, and I have done a couple of stitch alongs with yourselves on this one. It is this picture here, so we're getting there with it. And it is called River Valley Four Seasons Spring. It is a 14 count Ada cloth, and I will link it in the video description in case anybody sees it and wants to purchase it. Okay, so let's get stitching. I have chosen this gorgeous pink shade. I've actually done quite a lot of the pink blossom up here, and let's see, the DMC code that I'm using is 961. It's a gorgeous, like, it's a real soft, well, I'd say it's, well, actually it's not soft, it's a bold pink. Let's just go with that. Absolutely gorgeous. So I have made my first anchor stitch, as I call it, and I'm just going to roll up this part and go like this, because I stitch in hand, guys, so I do move the cloth around quite a bit. Let me just zoom you up, actually, hang on a second, if it will let me. There we go. There. I don't like to zoom up too much because it can affect the picture quality. Okay, so I am actually over here. So there we go. Problem is with a 14 count, it's difficult to do stitch alongs because it is a smaller stitch, but so far so good. And I'm going to try my best to hold the cloth as still as possible. So yes, it's actually the early hours of Good Friday morning here. I'm very tired, but got a bit of insomnia again, guys, so hence why I decided to do a stitch along at, well, what is the time now? It's coming up to about 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, it's kind of like that at the moment. So I just finished doing a diamond painting ornament, which I will show you in another separate video. And I thought, you know what, because this is the only time that the house is actually quiet, so is when they're all asleep in bed, so that's why I decided to hop on and do a stitch along with yourselves. But if you're wondering why I'm stitching like this, it's because I'm very tired, and it being a 14 count, I find it's easier for me to make mistakes on a 14 count for some bizarre reason. I'm not quite sure why. It's just the way it is. My eyes don't like 14 count, let's just say that. And I have actually got my little craft light here now in the corner. But I actually have my new glasses and they are varifocals. So I didn't actually... Why won't you come out? I didn't actually... Do you know what? I don't actually like looking through the magnifier with my glasses on, because my glasses are already magnified, and I think am I going to damage my eyes more by looking through the magnifier glass with my glasses on? Because obviously if you've already got glasses on that are magnifying something, I don't know, I just feel like it could actually make my eyesight worse. I should have really asked the optician, shouldn't I, really? If anyone knows in the comment section, if you are allowed to look through, well, will it make your eyesight worse, you know, looking through a magnifier glass with varifocals on? I don't know. But then saying that, my eyes haven't been hurting me as much since I've got the new glasses. So they're obviously working. I think it's more the light though with me. You know, I need good lighting when I'm stitching. Really good lighting. But I'm really enjoying this one, I have to say. It's beautiful. And it's lovely to see all the different shades of pinks. I do love pink. It is one of my favourite colours, most definitely. And if you like pink as well, I think this is a good design. It's a spring design, so I'm determined to get this finished. Oh, it just pulled my floss out. I'm determined to get this finished by let me just sort this out, by middle of spring, I'd say. I really want to get it finished by then. And then I can work on the summer design, perhaps. We shall see, we shall see. But yeah, it's a really nice design, this. The thing I'm finding with it though is, because I stitch in hand, is the symbols are a bit blurry in places. But you know what, that's my own fault for stitching in hand, isn't it? But that's the only way I can do it, guys, comfortably. I've tried lots of different frames and it just doesn't work for me, you know. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I've done quite a lot of my unicorn on a frame actually, and I just, I don't know, I think once you get used to stitching in hand, it's very difficult to go back to a frame, especially if you're a bit like me and you stitch in lots of different ways. I stitch in so many different ways, guys. You know, one day I'll be stitching like this, next day I'll be doing 2 stitches. You know, is it the sewing technique? I don't know what it's called, but I stitch in lots of different ways, lots and lots. It's just the way I am, because I get a bit restless, so I like to switch it up. Sometimes I'll do a whole large section. If I'm doing a large colour block section, I'll do it a whole large section in a half stitch, and then I'll go back and work my way. Work my way back. Or sometimes I'll just do a whole section in a sewing method, you know, or the stabbing method, if that's what it's called. I don't know. There's lots of different names for stitching. And I think I'm coming down with a cold as well. It's the joys of going plane spotting, isn't it, at Heathrow, like I did. Like the silly woman I am, standing out in the rain. I knew I'd get a cold, I just knew it. But he was so whipped up because apparently one of the planes that we were seeing was bought out of retirement. So it was a Boeing 747 that had been purchased by a Korean airline, and they are now using it as a cargo plane. So my son was like, "Mum, I really want to see this plane because it's a rare one and it's been bought out of retirement, and he's got an app on his phone which tells him exactly what time planes are due." And it has all the information there about, oh, I'll tell you, it holds a lot of information. And he was just moaning and moaning on and on and on at me. And I was just like, fine, we'll just go. But the plane didn't arrive at Heathrow until gone 6 p.m. because it was delayed. And it was raining, and yeah, it was not fun. Not fun. And now I think I got a bit of a cold as a result, but you know, he's happy. That's the main thing. He couldn't stop talking about it and all the facts that it holds and all the rest of it. Because this app he's got on his phone, it tells him all the details about the aeroplanes as well. So, yeah, he was very happy about it, very happy. I tried to look happy, but as you can imagine, being stood in the rain, yeah, I wasn't happy, but you know, I made it look like I was, let's just say that. Where am I going now? I'm losing track here. I've got focus here a bit more, guys, because otherwise I will lose. Going over here now. Whoops, don't want to go through that stitch. And I had my lovely blood test the other day. Yesterday, that went well. They managed to actually get some blood this time. I'm trying to see. This is it. And yeah, they actually managed to get some blood, which was a good result. So no collapsed vein, which was good. And Oh dear, my nose is going here, guys. I can feel it. You know when you can just feel that cold sensation. And it was really cold. And the thing is, the day before it was not too bad. Because I actually bought a new lawnmower and put it together myself. I was very proud of myself for doing that. Put it together myself and actually mowed the lawn, gave the grass a good cut, and that was on Tuesday, I think it was. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, I think it was Tuesday. And it was quite nice and sunny out there then, but it just changed. It changes weather very quickly here in the UK. And I was just like, at least I gave it the first cut. And the lawnmower done a good job, which is the main thing. The lawnmower was a good bargain, and I'd only got it because it was on they were on offer, so I thought I'd strike while they had them on offer, and I'm glad I did. I got a nice little one, not too big. I don't like the lawn either because I've got a really large garden, but I don't like large lawnmowers because I find them a bit too big and bulky and heavy. So I just went for a medium-sized lawnmower, and it done the job. Done the job nicely. Although I was a bit sad because I kept finding my dog's toys, Princess's toys, in the back garden. I was like, oh gosh. I didn't realise she had quite so many toys out there. But then again, saying that, we didn't actually go out there, did we, in the winter months? So they've been out there all winter. But yeah, it was very, very, very hard seeing all her little toys. And I think, what do I do with them? Because I don't have the heart to throw them away. Because some of them she really, really loved. So I just sort of put them to one side. Oh. And we went to see some dogs today, actually. In a place called Dogs Trust. It's like a rehoming centre for unwanted dogs or dogs that have just been rehomed, you know, and it's so sad. Seriously, I wanted to take them all home. I nearly burst into tears when I saw some of them because they just look so sad, and you just think, oh, I'd love to take you all home, but unfortunately they don't recommend giving an older dog to a family with young children, because obviously they only know so much about the dog, and you know, you just don't know, do you, what they're gonna be like with young children, you know. So I can understand it. But they've got over 300 dogs at that place, which was a bit shocking. I thought, geez, that's a lot of dogs to feed and look after, you know. It's a heck of a lot. I did see one that I did really like. She gave me the puppy eyes, and I'm a sucker for the puppy eyes, I tell ya. It was a Doberman, actually, and her name was Marcy or Macy, I'm not sure. And she was tiny for a Doberman. Usually they're, you know, they're guard dogs, aren't they, Dobermans? And this one was so small, and apparently it was because the people that had owned her before she was rehomed had actually kept her in a real confined space, and it had stunted her growth. Oh, how sad is that, guys? So she actually hadn't grown to her full potential, and she won't now, because now she's about between, well, they don't know her actual age. They reckon she's probably between 2 and 4, and there's no way she's going to suddenly start growing now. But she just looked so sweet and sad, you know. She just looked like she just wanted a big hug, and I was just like, oh, I'd like to take you home, but I know that they won't let me, you know, because they like to do they like you to go and see the dog at least 3 times, which is really good actually. They won't just give you the dog. You've got to go and visit at least 3 times. Then they want to do a virtual home check, so make sure that, you know, you've got enough room for a dog and all the rest of it. And then they'll let you take the dog, perhaps, maybe, if they think you're a good match. So it's quite a long-winded procedure, and they said if you want to spend time with the dog, you have to apply online, because I took my dad there because obviously he wants a dog, but yeah, he saw a nice husky that he liked. But I really liked Maisie. I thought she was a sweet girl. Bless her. And if I didn't have a child with special needs, I would have most definitely have applied to give her a home. But, you know, when you've got a child with special needs, you just do not know how the dog is going to cope with it and how the child's going to cope with it. That's my biggest issue. Because even my daughter was like, you know, Mum, I really liked Macy also. And I was like, I know. But, you know, we've got Natalia to think of. And she was really distressed at all the barking in there. But actually, Macy wasn't barking. She wasn't barking. So, and she looked like, whoops, she looked like she'd be a quiet dog, but then you just don't know, because that's not their natural environment, is it? Once they get out of there and they've got freedom to run around and express their personality a bit more, then you'll see the real dog. But being confined in a kennel like that, you're not going to get a true reflection of what the dog is really like, I don't think. So, because it says she can be quite lively, but looking at her in there, she did not look lively to me. She looked like she just wanted to go to sleep, you know. And then you think, well, are they getting her mixed up with the other Doberman? Because there was another Doberman in there, you know. But it's difficult to tell, really. Some of these symbols are really difficult to see, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm just winging it winging it, because it's all the same colour at the end of the day. It's all pink in this tree, so I just, whoa, where's that little guy again? There. My nose is running away with me here, guys. It's all that boy's fault. Oh dear. And the funny thing is, I said to him, was it worth it, you know, seeing the retired one? And he was like, yeah. And I said, well, I hope it was worth it, worth me getting a cold. But never mind, he enjoyed it, which was the main thing. Oh dear. I think spring you do get a lot of colds in, don't you? Because the weather is so changeable as well. Yeah, I just wanted to hop on and do a little stitching on with yourselves, because I know I do have some cross stitches on my channel as well. I know Corey likes her stitching, diamond paint, what's her name, Corey Diamond Painting Effect or something like that, I think her name is, her channel even. Oh gosh, I cannot see this symbol, guys. Where's my magnifier? I said I wouldn't look through it, but I'm gonna look through it now. There, that's a stitch up there. Whoops, I'm over there. There we go. Hang on, up there. Oh, my floss has come out the other end. Hang on a second, guys. Hang on. Right, I'm back again, guys. Back again. I've moved over to this section, because over there I think I need a bit more natural daylight than stitching late at night like this. So I'm over here now. Okay, so we're gonna try and work on what I can see, because my eyes are failing me big time at the moment. So I'm gonna try and use the camera to help me a bit. So I hope you've all had a lovely day, and I hope you have a lovely Easter as well. Any of you got plans for Easter, going away anywhere, or anywhere, or visiting friends, family? I don't really have much plans for Easter, to be honest with you, other than church. I do have to try and get to church at some point, although it's really tricky at the moment because my daughter, the one that's got my special needs child, the one that's severe, she's really clingy at the moment. She just wants to be with me all the time, and it's, at first I thought it was just a phase, but now I'm thinking no, she's, from the second her eyes ping open, it is mummy, mummy, mummy all the time now. So I've got to make the most of it, because you know, it could go the other way. She could go back to hating me any day soon. So I thought, you know, I really need to just enjoy these moments with her. Come on, why won't you come through? Come on, guys. Why am I talking to the floss? There we go. So yeah, it's really tricky for me to get out anywhere when she's like that. Because literally, she will stand whenever I go anywhere. Like I just popped out to the shops to get some water before, and she was glaring at me from the bedroom window, and I was like, you know, she's really making me feel guilty. So I just think, you know what, at the end of the day, I'll be able to go to church and that as much as I want when they're older, hopefully. You know, just have to stay and watch it at home for now, because I have to put their needs before my own. And as much as I really miss going to church at this time of year, because it's my faith, it's what I believe in, I'm sure that the type of God that we have is not going to hold it against me, because he knows that the reason I'm not going is not because I don't want to. It's because I have to put my child's needs before my own. Well, I hope he'd understand anyway. But it's just difficult because you get that Catholic guilt. And it's a terrible thing, is Catholic guilt, you know. It plays on your conscience, most definitely. But I did watch Mass from home this evening, and I thought, well, if I can't be there, at least I can participate online, you know, with it. But it is, even that is hard in my house, because obviously the kids make noise, they need attention as well. So it's not like I can just sit there and be watching Mass continuously for like 2 hours, I think it is, on today's Mass was. You know, because they're quite long Masses over Easter. So it's very, very difficult for me to just sit there and watch it continuously without getting interrupted by some lovely little angel of mine. Oh, bless them. Last year I actually took my son to the Good Friday Mass, which was 3 hours long, guys. It was a long one, but he done so well. He sat through it, you know. He got up and kissed the foot of the cross when they done the veneration of it, and it was just beautiful to see him actually, you know, participate and take it all in the way he did, you know, because he's got autism as well, so he doesn't find sitting still for long periods, he doesn't find it easy either. So I was really proud of him that day. And yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do that this year. Not with Natalia being as needy as she is with me at the moment, you know. That's what being a mum is about, isn't it? And being a carer as well. You've got to put your needs, their needs, sorry, above your own. But it's very difficult when you really want to be somewhere and you know that you can't. Oh, my nose is going here, guys. Yeah, it is. Sometimes I don't have any set way of how I go across the cloth by the stitching. I don't have a set pattern. I just sometimes go where I see the stitch, especially when I'm tired. And it does get slightly harder the more stitches that are on the Aida cloth. You have to be a bit more firmer with your needle. Okay, I'm trying to watch here where I'm going. I've lost it. My eyes are gone. Where was I? I was up there and then... Okay, I'm gonna go back down here because my eyes just couldn't see anymore. All the pinks are blurring together now. It's not good. I can't even really feel the hole in the back of the Aida cloth very well at the moment. Oh, there. Oh, my nose, guys, my nose. Oh no, now I've got not. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh dear. Oh. Sometimes that needle just does not want to come out properly there. Doesn't want to participate. Not participate, cooperate. That's the word I'm looking for. There. I think I'm actually using the wrong size needle for this, you know. It's an 11 count needle, I think. But, to be honest with you, my 14 count needles just kept breaking there. I've done that little section there now. Oh dear, my nose, guys. It's not it's not liking it. Okay, so I'm gonna now move to this section, but I have to cast off. So I'm just gonna put you on pause for 1 second. Right, I'm just going to do a little bit more with yourselves and then I'm going to have to say buenas noches because my eyes are going and my nose is just blocked up. Very blocked up here. So... is not wanting to well, it's not working properly, is my nose right now, guys. It's a beautiful shade of pink, this though, isn't it? Really pretty. Really pretty. I'm still waxing the floss as well on this one. Does help a lot with those knots. Most definitely. There we go. Actually, should we go up there? It doesn't really matter, does it? And there we go. Come on. Oh, I'm getting frustrated with it, guys. I'm getting frustrated. I know it's time to stop when I get frustrated with it. When it no longer feels enjoyable, that is when it is time to stop stitching. So I'm just going to do these couple more stitches. And then carry on in the morning when the light's a bit better. Because I don't think that I'm going to do my best stitching when I'm feeling like this. There we go. Okay, guys, so let me zoom you out so you can see roughly where we're at, how we're looking at the moment with it. You just put my thread up here now. My fingers are not working, guys. There. Okay, so as you can see, we have done quite a lot of this pink blossom tree now, and I've done a few. I got rid of a few colours on this one. So the brown for the tree bark, there was some brown down here, so I got rid of that colour, and I think one of the light blues as well I managed to get rid of as well. But it is slowly getting there, as you can see, and I know that it's going to be absolutely beautiful once I've completed it. So It's very beautiful already up here, isn't it? So yeah, once I finish this pink shade in the blossom tree, I'm then going to work on another pink shade and then start filling some of this green symbol in, which I think is like a really light, a really light blue shade, which is really going to bring it together. So yeah, we are getting there. Very slow process, but that is cross stitch, isn't it? Nothing, you're not gonna complete anything fast with cross stitch, to be fair. Not unless it's a really tiny image, which I just don't see the point in stitching something tiny. I just don't, me personally. No, I think this is like the smallest size that I would do. But then saying that, who knows what's going to happen in the future. On that note, I'm going to love you and leave you, because I'm just talking nonsense now. And I think I'm a bit delirious. I think I've got a bit of a cold and it's making me a bit delirious. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this Flosstube video. Please like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram on Crazy Borgies Diamond Art, and hit the little notification bell, which will notify you of my future video uploads. And I do have 2 more products to unbox from Biggest Craft, because I only done 2 and I had 4. So I will be doing another unboxing video for them soon as well. Okay, so stay tuned for that, as well as I've got 2 more unboxing videos, well, 3 more unboxing videos of diamond paintings and completion videos. So I've got a lot of videos coming up, so please bear with me. I am just yeah, the YouTube channel is growing and it's marvelous. It is marvelous because I have got videos and ideas coming out of my ears at the moment, so it's all good. It's really making me really happy at the moment. It's my baby, is this channel anyway. So anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you so much for your love, your support and your time, and I hope whatever you're working on you're enjoying, because that is the main thing. It's not how quick you finish a project, it's that you enjoy it. Don't forget that, guys. Okay, so take care, God bless, and I will speak to you all soon. Any comments, any questions you have, please leave them in the comment section down below and I'll do my best to answer them. I will answer them, I promise you. It's just a matter of finding the time of sitting down and actually going through my comments and replying to them, because when I do put a heart on it, that does mean I've read it, I've acknowledged it, and I'm thinking about what my reply is going to be, because I like to think about what I'm going to write back to yourselves, guys. I don't just like to put any old comment. Okay, and yes, just have a lovely, beautiful, blessed, peaceful Easter, and don't forget to say a few prayers to the big man upstairs as well for all that he has done for you, for me, for the world, for everyone. Okay, guys, so take care, God bless, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye for now, and God bless you all. Bye.